Welcome to Allowed to Talk, and today I want to talk about climate change. Now, we all know about climate change and that years and years ago, probably 30, 40 years ago, they started talking about that the icebergs in the north of the world above Alaska are going to melt someday. And then as they melt, things are going to be catastrophic. And I remember, because I'm old, I'm really old, I'm 64, been around for a while, lived through a lot of different things with politicians and with scientists. And a certain politician, who was the vice president years ago, had scientists that also said this as a fact. They said it was a fact, and he said it was a fact. Al Gore said it was a fact that by the year 2018, that Manhattan, New York City, would be underwater. Now, is New York City underwater? No, it's not. Yes, I believe there's climate change happening. All kinds of things with the climate are changing. But since they've been recording the weather and things, there's been things going on periodically. Now and then there's a bad tornado or a bad hurricane or an earthquake. Those earthquakes have been going on since God opened the ground up and swallowed a bunch of people that weren't obeying or following what the law was or whatever. They weren't doing right. They were just, I guess to him, they were hopelessly not worth living because of their sin and the way they were acting. But yes, I think an electric car is a wonderful thing. A Tesla is a wonderful, nice car with the lithium batteries. And if you think you're saving the world by buying a Tesla, that's wonderful. There's a guy that's on here on YouTube that bought a Tesla. And I'm thinking they're about $50,000. They're very expensive. And I don't think I want people to starve to death if they can't afford to buy things like that. And how is everyone going to get an electric car that we don't have the money to buy one? Are they going to be affordable someday? And if it's rain and stormy, where we're going to plug them in and get electrocuted to death trying to plug an electric car in mud puddles when it rains heavy, and millions and billions and trillions of dollars going into these cars, and other countries are not doing it. And we're not God. We can't save the world. We can try to do little things that are affordable and little by little change things. But then there's people who were bartenders at one time saying they know the world's going to end in what? First it was 10 years or 12, then 8, and now the world's going to end if we don't do this. And they were bartenders at one time. So I'm just like, this is crazy what's going on in this world. So as far as climate change goes, yeah, the climate does change. And like I said, people said many years ago that by 2018, New York City, Manhattan would be underwater, and it's not. We're in 2021, and it's still not even close being underwater. So if certain people in the government of the United States want to try to rule us, even old bartenders, they used to be a bartender. I want to know how they get in office. I want to know how, if you hate someone that bad that you vote someone in that's incompetent. Is that how brainwashed this country is? And is it money? Is it the love of money doing this? The root of evil. The love, not money, because we need money. We need finances to survive. But the love of money, that you'll do anything for that payoff, that you'll do what certain ex-politicians or who think they run the whole world and go to this island and do whatever they want with whomever they want, will pay you off or have you murdered, I guess even. I'm not sure about that, but it sure looks awful fishy. Anyway, climate change, yeah, it happens. But is it what all these people are yelling and screaming about? They're going to die of a freaking burst in their artery in their brain, a stroke, if they're not careful. The world, they don't know when the world's going to end. It's just sad. It's a sad situation. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.